VC YouTube, how are you? It is fall, and I am enjoying Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, one of my favorite beers. I'm usually a Shiner guy, but being from Texas, yeah, once Oktoberfest comes around, it's officially fall in my book. So, excuse me a moment. Alright, what in the world am I here to talk to you guys about? This is a video I was listening to an album I'll talk about here in a moment. And I was thinking about, fall's my favorite time of year. The leaves are changing, the weather gets tolerable. In most places, it's not too cold, it's not too hot. The weather is comfortable. Even at the worst, it's at least comfortable. And I got married to my beautiful bride in the fall 4 years ago. So, fall's a fun time of year for me. I've always liked it. And there's certain records that I think really capture the spirit of fall. Not so much Halloween, but just, the leaves are changing colors, and, at least in my household, there's pumpkin everything. Kind of like Bubba with his shrimp is kind of like pumpkin spice in my wife. And, it's just a fun time of year. And I was thinking about what records, again, really encapsulate the fall vibe for me. And what I've got playing right now is one that almost made the list, and it's Blood, Sweat, and Tears, their sophomore album. Just a fantastic record, one of my all-time favorite records. But I narrowed it down to 10. Originally it was 5, and then I kept thinking of others. And I'm sure I could go on and go on and go on, but I've narrowed it down to 10 records I think bring out fall and what I listen to most often during the fall. Couple of CDs at first because I have them on vinyl and I can't find them in this massive record collection, so you're just going to have to look at the CD artwork while I talk about it. And that, of course, is the first one, is Jethro Tull Stand Up. This is Jethro Tull's second or third album. But this really, to me, brings out fall. Songs like, let's see, Nothing Is Easy, Fat Man, Jeffrey Goes to Lancaster Square. It just really has that fall vibe. And I guess the cover, too, all the dark tones and just the kind of rustic colors kind of really bring out fall. And I've always liked that. Another one that just, to me, fall is not complete unless this record is played. And that, of course, is Simon & Garfunkel's Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. This is, I don't know if it's my favorite Simon & Garfunkel. It's definitely up there. Who knows, it might be if I really sat down and thought about it. I mean, they don't have that many records and they're all great. But Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, it absolutely captures the whole fall vibe. Stuff like The Dangling Conversation, Cloudy especially, Homeward Bound, all that kind of stuff. For Emily Where I May Find Her, just really, to me, it's just a fall record. It's almost like it was made for it. And another one that I think definitely captures that vibe, and I almost went with this band's first album, but I decided to, my favorite one by Emerson, Lake and Palmer is Trilogy, and I think Trilogy kind of captures that fall vibe. It's got lots of softer songs, I guess, sort of, and just a lot of the instrumentation just always kind of more or less says fall to me anyway. Let's look at this one. This one, probably based on the cover more so than else, really gets, around fall. I'm really like, yeah, I want to listen to that. And that, of course, is Traffic's John Barleycorn Must Die. Good Traffic record. Just one of the best records. Excellent. It's got the wheat and everything on the, or I guess it's barleycorn on the front, and just the whole cover and everything. I don't know how well you can see that, but just really captures fall. Let's see what else I got over here. This one's probably a little bit more obvious than some, but it's Led Zeppelin 3, just because the more acoustic bass stuff, it kind of, it's more fall oriented, I guess, and I just love this record. Led Zeppelin 3's just incredible. That's the Way, just really, it's good to put on this time of year. It's you know, Led Zeppelin 3 is just it's great. It's one of my favorite Led Zeppelin albums. I go through seasons with music. It's kind of like the Beach Boys. I'll listen to the heck out of the Beach Boys in the summertime, but in the wintertime, like when there's snow on the ground, Beach Boys aren't really something that I would go and grab. That's not to say there's just certainly nothing wrong with that, but you know, it kind of doesn't go with things. And so during the summer, I listen to a lot of Beach Boys, and that's when I kind of listen to heavy metal. Just for whatever reason, that just seems to go well with the summertime. But something that goes well with the fall and the winter always is jazz. And this one, I really feel, kind of goes with the season. And that, of course, is Miles Davis, Someday My Prince Will Come. Just a really great record. I could have gone with any Miles Davis. I thought about Walking. I thought about 7 Steps to Heaven. But there's a lot of his more psychedelic stuff and almost borderline and hard rock stuff. I don't want to say hard rock, but fusion stuff. Really kind of, yeah, I don't know that necessarily goes, but I always go for the earlier Miles Davis when it comes to fall, or any jazz, to be honest with you. Any early Coltrane, it'll really work. So let's take a break. All right, another record that I think really captures the vibe, and that is the band's Cahoots. It's a great record. I recently picked this one up, and I think this stuff like Life is a Carnival, When I Paint My Masterpiece, you know, I think really kind of has that fall vibe, and it's got lots of browns and oranges in the cover. I don't know how well that's coming through. It's kind of dark in here, but you know, it really comes through, I think, and really kind of captures that. And because it's Halloween, and or well, not today, but you know, later on, you know, something that I always pull out is, of course, the Misfits, and this is my original pressing of Walk Among Us. You know, the Misfits, you know, there's songs like Halloween and 20 Eyes and everything like that. That kind of really, you know, puts me in the Halloween spirit. And, you know, the Misfits are certainly great for that. And the final two I want to talk about, not my favorites by either one of these bands, but these two I really feel really capture the fall vibe. And the first one is the Beatles For Sale. I guess you could say, you know, you've got the leaves changing around them, and they've got their pea coats on, and I've always loved that cover. That's such a great picture of them. I really kind of feel that captures the vibe, and you know, in the back with the leaves and the rustling and all that kind of stuff. Just really a great record. Great for fall. 8 days a week always reminds me of the fall. It's just like you know, I know I've been saying it a lot lately, but it's just got that vibe. It's really encapsulates fall for me. It is For Sale, and I think they do a phenomenal job of it. And the last one, again, just like I said about the Beatles, it's the Rolling Stones, Between the Buttons. Just both of those are just perfect fall records. Both of them, I think, really kind of get you in the spirit of it. And you know, the records that I've shown, all of them. That's what I'll be listening to for, you know, the better part of a couple of months. And there it is. That's what I like to listen to come October and early November. And when winter comes in, I've got winter albums that I kind of go to. And, you know, if you guys like this, let me know. And when the other seasons roll around, I just may continue this and do some more. As always, thanks for watching, you guys, and take care and enjoy yourself.